Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Going to have to fix that. Here we are with a sticky cup holder. So first off, we will close the cup holder. Then using a plastic pry tool, we will pry off the cover. Don't use a screwdriver because you'll mar the dash and end up with some gashes. So we'll just gently pry it out with this. So it's only 2 screws to pull out the cup holder. So we'll do that now. There's our cup holder assembly. Now let's see what we can do to clean this out. Now that we have the cup holder on the bench, let's pull it apart and see if we can give it a good cleaning. We'll start off first by undoing these clips. You can use your hands to do that. And on the other side, and the bottom comes right off. That's the gear that makes it go in and out at a slow rate. You can feel it's kind of hydraulically bound or filled with grease or something, so it doesn't spin too fast. It's also what keeps this thing in. So now that we have that, those 2 pieces out, we're going to pop the stops and just get that over there, and this should come right out. Here we go. There we go. It goes back together something like this. But before we do that, we need to make sure we have our recoil spring installed first. So this might be a little tricky. So the catch just latches in there like so. Ow! Let's try that again. Hopefully without whacking my fingers. Let's hold that there while we get that jammed in, and then that can go back in. Oh no. Looks like said latch is broken. Let's open it up again. Oh, said latch is definitely broken. So let's grab the Dremel and we'll just create a notch. Actually, maybe we'll use a file and open up that, make the notch a little bit deeper. So I get a file that's equivalent width. It's pretty close. Oh, that should slot right in now. Looks like it has a much better grip. So let's try this again. Reassembly. There we go. We'll put the little gear back in. There. Now let's see if all that works, if it opens. Oh, not quite, eh? So what looks like it's happened is the recoil spring here has gotten tired, and it has started to rub between the cup holder and the housing. So when it comes out, it jams. So I'm starting to straighten it out, but we're going to pull this apart again and see if we can actually put a little more tension into it as well. Let's get the notch in. There we go. And that seems nice and tight with the housing. Let's slide this in. Let's put our little gear in. Moment of truth. See what happens. Oh, beautiful. It works. Perfect. So a combination of the spring going a little weak and binding, as well as some sugary crud in the tracks. With that back together, let's put on the bottom piece, which just snaps in pretty easily. There we go. One more test. Perfect. Now let's get it back in the car. Slide this back in. So this little rubber end, way back there, there's a hole. And it has to go in. So you try and put it in as level as you can. Oh, that feels good. And it works. Let's try that with some screws. So it is sitting all the way in flush without the screws. So if you're using the screws to suck it in and make it flush, you're probably not in correctly. So I put the first screw in loose, snug up the second screw, snug up the first screw, give it a test. Ooh, looking good. Let's grab our trim, stick this on, ease it on gently so we don't snap it. Let's give it another test. Oh! And a coffee cup with no encouragement. That's perfect. We're back in business. Who knew such a simple job could become so complicated? But at least now I have a Cupholder. So if you enjoyed watching this, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos just like this one, hit subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.